All right, so what is our order from largest atomic radii to smallest? Yes, you can say.
Air first, gold, aluminum, then oxygen.
Perfect, exactly. Because our very largest one is francium, so if I was going from largest to smallest, I would start with the one closest to francium. It's kind of an easy way to look at it. And then electronegativity, from most electronegative to least.
Oxygen, gold.
Actually, aluminum comes before gold.
Aluminum, gold,
Then barium, exactly. They're just flipped. And same thing, fluorine is your most electronegative. So if you're trying to go from most to least, you're going to start off with the one that is closest there. All right, so some reminders. I will not be here tomorrow. So the assignment that you start today, you will continue on tomorrow, and then it'll need to be turned in at the end of the class. What period is this? 7th? I think Miss Baker will be in here with y'all tomorrow. And
Where is Mr. Are you and Mr. Shire going?
And you do have a quiz on Monday over periodic table trends. You have a test on Tuesday, and the review is already in the Google Classroom. So if you happen to get finished with your assignment tomorrow, then you can work on that review. I'll list my tutorials for y'all sometimes this weekend, unless I happen to get them done today for next week. So next week, you have a test on Tuesday, a quiz on Monday, and that's all I know for 100% right now. Alrighty, if you will clear everything except for your periodic table. And then you'll go in under quizzes. And let me drop this real quick. And you may need to refresh because I'm just dropping it. And it says quizzes ions, and that's what y'all are taking. And it's a quiz link. All right, if you're still taking the quiz, you got about 30 seconds, so go ahead and finish up and make sure you're submitted. I had trouble getting all that out. All right, so on the periodic table, this is an interactive periodic table. So when you click on an element, you get all this information in the table below about that element. So like on the first one, I think it asks you to do the radius. So you would start with lithium, click on that, and you would get the radius here of 190. You don't need to put the units because the units are written in the directions. And then you would go along and do the same thing for beryllium and move along that period like it asks. As far as for the definitions, you get those out of your notes. And the reasoning for the trends, the explanation for the trends, that also comes out of your notes. That's whenever we talked about the fact that there's trends within a group because energy levels are added, or within a period because protons are added. So that increases that effective nuclear charge. Okay? So you work through that, and like I said, you won't get through today. So tomorrow, that is what you will complete and turn into the sub. Well, Miss Baker, the sub, and then you could start on your test review if you happen to get finished with that, because I do already have that also in Google Classroom. All righty.